This is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. As RVers, we often have trucks that we have in our garage, but can we go anywhere in our truck or our Class B if it's in our garage if the garage door is locked behind it? We can't go anywhere. It's blocked off. You have to get that garage door fixed. So I had to contact various people to see if I can get my garage door fixed. So I learned a lot of stuff over the last 4 or 5 days. I learned a lot. My eyes have seen and my ears have heard some interesting bits of information. Typically, my experience has been as I never had any garage doors. All my garage doors have been manual. I've lived in older homes, but this home has electric garage door. It has 2 of them, one for the Subaru and one for my truck. I just imagine if this was my truck and I was getting ready to go on a trip and I was going, man, I got to get that garage door fixed. But luckily, it was my wife's Subaru that was locked. So my wife's been using my truck for the last 2 days to go to appointments, to meetings, and stuff like that. So she's been using mine. But just imagine a person who has just one garage door and they have to go to work. They have to take their kids to school. They have to go to the hospital or something, anything. They're essentially can't go unless they get that garage door fixed. And a lot of apparently in my opinion, and this is my opinion, in my opinion alone, a lot of garage door companies out there, or maybe a few of them, maybe I'm just exaggerating, feel that they got you hostage. They got your car hostage. You can't get out in your car, which you need nowadays, unless you live in New York or San Francisco, without an automobile. You can't go anywhere. You can't go to the farm. You can't go camping. You can't go to have a good time. You can't do anything. You can't go to work without getting your car out of the garage. If it's an electric, garage door. So some of them feel that, hey, let's take advantage of this person while we can. Okay. So I've had wild prices. 2 to 3 times what some other people have quoted me. Let me just first tell you the lowest price I've got to fix the spring. There's essentially a torsion spring on a rod that cost, I've done some research. I went to Home Depot, Lowe's, and I've done a lot of research in some of the professional garage door, parts manufacturers. These springs go for $35 to $75. So, and of course, all the garage door companies say, hey, these things are worth $250. They're expensive. Some of the more scammy, slimy folks out there. So, these folks out there that I've been dealing with and talking to, they've had prices as much as $650 to replace that, small part. Of course, the price of the part was incredibly expensive. One company was $250, I think, for that part. They said, oh, it's an expensive part. And then they said for labor, they're going to have to charge me, $250 an hour. And of course, it only takes 20 minutes. I had one person come over and they said, yeah, it only takes 20 minutes. And so for 2-hour minimum, a lot of money, $600 or so, they're going to, or $600, they're going to charge for 20 minutes worth of work. That's a good business opportunity for a lot of individuals out there. So I had this one person come over, and they came over in their truck, and they said, hey, I text them, it's $39. That's it, just $39. Just $39 for you to give me your opinion of what's taking place. Yeah, just $39. And then I talked to them on the phone. It's only $39. That's the total price. Do you take checks? Yeah, we take checks. Okay, $39. That's all it's going to be. And he looked at my thing, and then of course he said, okay, it's about $500-600 worth of work here. And I go, how long is it going to take you? 20 minutes. What are you going to replace? That spring. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good business opportunity for this gentleman. And I said, that's all right. I'm going to compare some prices. And of course, he hammered me about 5-6 times saying, hey, you got to take this deal. This is a good deal. You should get it. You need to do this right now. Let's do this. We're new buddies, okay? We're buddies now. Let's get this done. Huh? And I said, no. And I kept on saying, no. Persistent. And then he said, okay, I'm going to have to charge you $70, for this, inspection. I said, hey, you said $39. No. And then I told him, I'm only going to give you $39. I told my wife, right, I'm going to check for $39. And so eventually he wrote me a receipt, invoice at $39. So is that a positive business garage door experience? Not so much. So let me just give you the lowest quote I've gotten so far. It was $204, but it went up to $230. They said, oh yeah, my manager says the prices have gone up. Yes, everything's going up. It's to $230. So that's the lowest price. The highest was about $600-700, if I remember correctly. I'm just trying to forget all this negative experiences with the garage door. Just imagine if my wife had to, and both of us had to go to work, and I had to use my truck, and she had to use her car, and we had to go places. Hers would be blocked, and I would have to probably drop her off at work, go to my job, and then come back and pick her up and come home that way. And if we had any kids, drop them off and we had to organize a little schedule. If we only had one car and it was behind a garage door, that would be absolute horror. The garage door repairman would probably say, perfect, we got your car captive. I think we can do that job for so many hundreds of dollars. So that's been my experience. It's not a good experience. I've dealt with people, roofers, people who do fences, people who do masonry, people who do woodwork. I've had my floors, sanded, my wooden floors at my last house, beautifully sanded and, finished. I've done that. I've paid people, trustworthy, decent human beings. I had a bathroom renovated in one of my houses in the Austin area. That was no problem. I paid them. No problem. They quoted me a price. It was a decent price, and I got the job done. It seems, in my humble opinion after this experience, that a lot of people in the garage door repair business are taking advantage of people. And I also tried to find this one company. I called up, and he just hung up on me. Said he wouldn't give me a quote. He said, this is our price. We'll give you a price when we get there. I said, no, it's all right. And I said, can you just give me a price? And he said, nope, clunk. He hung up on me. Didn't even have an address. Doesn't even have an address for it. Has a phone number, has a way to send a messages, but does not have an address. It's a mystery company. Somewhere out in the ether, there's this company in Benbrook that does garage door repair. Somewhere out there. Who knows where? And there are a lot of companies like that, which are actually quite shocking. So I hope you're doing fantastic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. How would you like it if your truck that you're getting ready to haul, your toy hauler, your fifth wheel, your travel trailer, your pop-up, you're getting ready to do some camping, just to go out and have some fun, just to go pick up some groceries, was blocked behind a garage door, and you had some person came over and goes, muchas gracias, thank you very much. This is the price. Take it or leave it. So this one salesman was, God, buy. I'm doing you a favor. Do it now. I'm trying to help you out. We're buddies now. I go, nah, it's all right. I'm going to get some different prices. And so you got a comparison shop for sure. And also, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Again, leave your kind and friendly comments below, abajo. Muchas gracias. Tell me about your experience dealing with garage door repair. Maybe you're a garage door repair person and you're very nice and very professional, and you say, hey, this is how it's done. These are the actual prices. They're actually that high or that low. You just tell me. Be honest with me. Be straightforward with me. I don't mind. And please check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMM Garza. I just imagine if I was in my truck, in the garage door behind my truck, and I was getting ready to go camping for a week. I already reserved the spot, and I couldn't get it out. And I was at the mercy of a garage door repairman. Again, the garage door repairman gets a spot right next to the used car salesman. And a member of the mafia also. Hope you're doing fantastic from Fort Worth, Texas, where somebody's trying to rip me off. Several people are trying to rip me off. I don't like that. I don't like getting ripped off. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.